Welcome to Final, not Final Fantasy, Arknights. And that was a flash of Final Fantasy. Just a flash. Well, the event has started in Arknights. Well, the protocol pass hasn't been updated yet for the request yet. Oh, did it crash? Nope. It just took longer to start up than I thought.
Arknights.
So I thought about doing some Arknights before anything else. After so once the day it moves over to the next day, I'll be doing wavering waves. Okay, first of all, as shown, she's on my team. I was over here because I had a problem with my base earlier. Well, I guess technically it doesn't matter where I was. I just had a problem where I was wondering, hey wait, why is all my dirt cubes running out? Then I went over there to investigate since that's where most of my dirt cubes are being made over there. I didn't check over here since there was a dirt maker around here. No, there wasn't. Well, over there I saw that there was barely any of this yellow stuff going into it. Came over to investigate and saw that some of the machines that are meant to make a whole bunch of yellow powder was not running properly, like this one. Okay, and I also routed the powder. Let's see, how is the light it looking? Okay, dirt blocks are back to its usual wavelengths. Powders is slowly rising again. Slowly. I'll continue having shipments being brought here until it is brought back to normal levels. And if need be, I will reroute it to this material. Because I would like to increase my production of other materials, such as steel, so I could make these parts and the other bottles, since right now I can't... Oh, the thing, the sole one that's being used to make blocks is only being used by one machine, which is over there. I'm not even using this blue powder, so this machine's just sitting here. Since I am directly pumping it with a fresh source over here. Which is a bit slow, since Since to make his thing produce faster, I should be having it feeding it having two tubes, but this will require me to lengthen this just to push in one of these in to have it be fed the much needed additional blue powder. Well, as I said, new event has started. Proto Pass has yet to update it. It will update this thing, event missions, but it has added it to complete the mission. But before I do any of that, I was going to do some, since I've taken care of my power problem in a lot of the regions, I wanted to do that gun thing. This. In the various locations. Yep. Here's this base again. I've now deployed this in this format. I have enough room to place like a generator over here. Once that bottle type over there fills up over there, I'm just gonna turn on this to spew out these bottles into this machine. No point in having them waste away here. Oh, did I find? Oh, that's why the machine was stopped and it was back to normal. Because it maxed since it filled up. I could change it to be bottles. Since nothing is making these cubes, I think. Solely to be cubes. What devices are using this material? Guess I'll worry about that a bit later. Okay, I have that much now. Okay, back to the mission at hand. Which is over here, which is this. Hopefully I have enough guns.
Warning.
Okay, we have two paths. Looks like one. Okay. Looks like I have a Y, a place where it Y's out. And one that it goes around for some weird reason. Okay, so I need to stop them at that. Stop them before they get to that Y intersection, and them in that other path.
Area is subject to possible attacks.
Okay, I see. So I need to build it. Oh, build the fence right here. And if they manage to get by, it should be loose.
Warning.
What guns do they recommend? Heavy cannon. Yes. Which reduces speed, okay. And sentries.
This area is subject to possible attacks.
Great. Let me go grab them real quick. I must have left them. Oh, yep, here they are. Oh, the guns I have. Checking Final Fantasy real quick. Disappointment. Such disappointment. Okay, back to what I was doing. Place. Looks like it can have 6 towers. I can have up to 4 more towers. Get two more towers. Voice systems are my choice. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to place. Towers reaching power.
Initiating combat.
Textbook maneuver.
Hard to not get involved. The towers must be able to so pump.
Outstanding performance.
A textbook maneuver.
Outstanding technique. Impressive.
Exemplary combat maneuver.
Outstanding.
That would be a lot less when during towers only fight, but okay, that's
Outstanding technique. Impressive.
darn it. Then stop it. I would say this defense has failed, but I will.
Exemplary combat maneuver.
I'll definitely need to upgrade it. It shouldn't be letting me upgrade these.
A brilliant strategy.
We are united as one.
Exemplary combat maneuver.
That's satisfying.
This area
Couldn't do it.
is subject to possible attacks.
I can up 3 more towers, it looks like. This side didn't have any problems, but it's still gonna place. Where should I place my last tower?
Initiating combat.
Textbook maneuver.
Maybe I should have placed it right there. Where? Ah, stupid. I fell down. This side was able to stop them all.
Outstanding performance.
Outstanding technique. Impressive.
A brilliant strategy.
This side failed to stop 2 enemies last time.
We are united as one.
So far, so good. Um, may need to change that tower.
A brilliant strategy.
Outstanding
That's
performance.
great. They broke through again. I should move that thing back to a different location, I guess. Or replace it with a different tower.
Exemplary combat maneuver.
Outstanding technique.
Okay, looks like an enemy
We
did
are
make it through
united
behind
as
us, me, but that's fine since they go around anyways. Okay, we'll put it right there.
Warning. This area is subject to possible attacks.
Well, it's on its own now. Let's see how it goes. Same number of enemies. Wait, it failed last time. Well, we'll see how it goes with the adjustments on this little thing's location. It failed. Maybe once I upgrade, get the more guns, I can put another sentry tower up over here. Okay, and this one, 3 towers. Yikes. But this would grant me more towers to be able to complete this thing. I'll have to completely redesign. But maybe I should wait on this because I won't get, since I have leveled up already on this. Since I'm not getting any more bonuses for doing that. Since that can't be leveled up anymore, so I guess I'll wait until next patch. Of course there's a reward. I'll just wait. And probably I'll get better guns. Yep, plenty of things for me to grant here, and I... Okay, let's see. Yep. If I give all these batteries... This thing should be doing... Okay, looks like I already did. I just didn't do the auto.
Area is subject to possible attacks.
Okay, this would be a... Okay, it's time to upgrade all of these towers. With more powerful towers.
Initiating combat.
Wish I could get like up on that railing up there. Great, this is just like slaughter since I'm using super highly advanced weapons. Because realistically for them, they're like, hey, you're not gonna have this level of weapons. Probably like when if I can make another tower, add another sentry tower. Ah, so close. Oh well. What's going on here? Alright, I made this thing now purely the fuel of these guys is as of now. I'm gonna turn this thing off. No point of it. Since all of it's getting all the parts it ever needs from the... Since once it backs up, it won't be needing the additional supplies again. Maybe I should even hold this back more, move this to the side, so I can move that one side, so I can have... Yeah, why not? Put that there. Similar to how I have it in the other location. I'll let it catch up for a bit real quick. Okay, slap down another generator. Right now, I'll leave this thing off. There we go. Ink when it's needed. Just for the time. Of course, I really don't need to freelay. Okay, yeah. Let's go get this. There we go. These basic towers, keep it away. I guess also we're after limiting this spreader too. Okay, let's try to get Zelda back. Put up some storage tanks similar to this to vent fuel to store their tanks. I'll have to hit when it does that. Ah, stupid. This is not good. Okay. Ugh. Okay, might as well. Cell tower lane. Begun. Begun. You. Move into position. Here. Get power back on real fast. Power, 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 power. Clown. Clown. There. So this will double up their supplies. This will also ensure I at least always have Okay, I got another stupid idea. There. Guess I want to put one more generator. I can go snake it up like up here like that. Or another bank to speed. There, that's... This will at least increase the number of batteries that can be out here. Okay, back to what I came out here for. Alright, and... we... Okay, there. Ugh. Back to guns. Got power and a backup generator just in case. It's fully supplied by one whole entire generator that voted for it. And if it does somehow fill up again, it has 2 stashes to fill up. Okay. Up to what I came here to do.
Warning. This...
Okay. Right, 2 attacks.
area is subject to possible attacks.
How many towers can I have? I'm at my limit already. Heavy cannons. This is a lightning tower, right? Meet your placement. And since the Mark 1 means there's going to be clearly going to be more later on. Only 4 towers. Hopefully you can do it. Well, wait, right.
This area is subject to possible attacks.
Or this is the defend part one.
Initiating combat.
So we'll probably get more towers. Okay, attack over here first of all. Okay, I'm gonna go check the other side. That's the side so it to keep its own. Oh, they breached.
Your end awaits. Sterilize this area.
That was... So they breached on this side, which is, I don't like. They were able to breach. time to see how it goes. Alright, now there's one more defense. Dun 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 dun. Okay, looks like adding this secure sentry right here. And one goodbye. Just one.
Successful.
You have all of your batteries. Oh, so close. Gonna take some time before I'll be able to get this taken care of. This. Well. I've maxed out the rapid in this region yet. Nope, he's still level 1. This one's level 4. Guess you go through all the L's. Level 4L. Oh, you're still level 1L? Better go upgrade you then. You can always start the event. Guessing the rest of my needed experience will be from upgrading the villages, the outposts. Well, this stuff is almost useless now. Nah. Let's see, 5,000. Like, I was simply to say 5,000 before I can unlock this. My ton storage transfer unit. Whatever this thing is for. I'm gonna guess it's gonna... Let's see, this thing is so close. If I wait a couple more hours, it probably will be up. To make those items that it asks for. It needs a specific material. So I am making some of that said material here. Which requires a lot, so yeah, so much yellow stuff is needed to make one person leave to making this. I will need two things of white stuff going to two separate grinders, of two lines of blue stuff going in, of one shredder with plant matter, since that's how it is, and one line that means that's if I don't want to deploy another shredder, I could. So that's what. Let's see, 3 lines for one grader, and 2 lines for another grader. Or I could basically put down 2 shredders, since this stuff would then make 3, so there'll be always 1 extra, where it'll then tax out at being basically full the whole entire time. Same thing goes for this thing, but I would still need up to 2 shredders for this one. So up to 3 shredders for this group and 2 shredders for this group into one grinder, which would then be placed into one thing. Yes, I do have the space for that overly complex machine right here. I do have the space. Of course, now I got a reward of a lot of these, which I did got 600 of these. I used some of them to make some equipment for my new kit for Ember. Still can use some more of it to upgrade the other 2, but in essence, this means I still have use of these 2 materials. I just don't need to mix them anymore. I don't have a need, but I will still mix them, since I do want to have extra material for characters, in case I want to make characters have their own personal sets, so of in certain level gaps while they are at it. So once these guys max out, I will put out a move. Well, technically now I can just deploy a new one, but I'll move this thing over to make some. But this dirt block is extremely useful for so many things. Well, not really. It's only used to make 2 different items. So disappointing. Or was this material, but I mean, stupid me. Could have sworn that other material was used for a lot of other things. Okay, I can make this thing, which is needed to make this. And this bottle, which is just a bottle. I don't think this thing is even used for anything. Unless... not here. But regardless, I will need it. I'll still mix them, and then I will remove these things too. Maybe I should just do this so I can stimulate the... Since I do... Well, getting these bricks is important, I guess. Don't really need these bricks that much. As I said, they're only used to make this thing. But I guess I do need these to make the other one, so this thing still has its values. But if I was going to ship this material, I would ship it... Okay, like, let's see, how many for that? 10 and 10? Of course, should I make that convoluted machine for this? So I can make that better item. I would have to. What time is it? That time. Pitting. Well, I can always make it for fun. And make it a blueprint. Okay, I got two options. Either I can also attach the infinite farm generator here. Which would be one of the components. I guess they could technically meet in the middle. So instead of it going into this, it would be going into something over here. I would just have to drag it over here. Which I did make some... Okay, let's first test that. I have this much powder. Which is going up and down. This is going up and down. Let's do the... I question why. Why does it let us do this? It's not like I can do anything out there. So why is it just has that extra inch? Sometimes I do wish I could snaked around again on the outside. Like down this way then, so then I would have it access to. But nope, it doesn't. I do hope later on they make something that you could just deploy. Or have it work like this depot, but not needing a wall. Okay. Okay, next thing. Gotcha. And let's do the shredding option first. Tails. And there. shredder. Copy and copy. There. And we need a grinder. That would make blue stuff. And then we would need a refiner. Which then will go into a fitter. Which then would go into the next thing. Which I would have to move this whole entire precious assembly line over there to... But let's do a reality. I would say complex. Plant seeds. Okay. How do I spell powder? Okay, it's W. Okay. There. There, powder maker. There. I need the powder maker. Okay, there we go. But these things I don't need, so... Replicate here. And then here. Oh, fun. Oopsies, did I... Jeez, I've messed up there. Okay, oh, I'm gonna go use the restroom and then fix this. Okay, I need to fix that, error I had. Nope. Hey, undo, click these ones. Let's move you here for right now. Not restoring that quickly. Oh no, it just happened instantly. Let's do that test then first. No, just... Tails, swap this to this. Swap this to this material and... Oopsies, I put the wrong thing here. There we go. Okay. Put you back into position. Oopsies. Go to... Move it to my backpack. There. Okay, this is the plant one. Boop. And you. Boop. Next, I need a pale ice, a feeler. There. Feeler. Right here. I feel like this thing's only purpose is to power. At this point, this thing's only purpose is... Okay. Move you back here. There. This thing's only purpose is to build a stasher now. What's your purpose? And I'll see how it goes. Maybe I could always make... I don't have enough space to make another one of these monstrosities. Alright, first of all, I should... Okay, give me one of those... Move half of my bag. Huh. Version S. Steel B, version S, because since shredders are involved rather than... I would say advanced. No, this... Oopsies. Got to... There. Go! That one was almost a disaster. Buddles. Oh, put them complex. Since it has grinding, How does this thing? Oh yeah, it looked like this. One line of this, since Windows Shredders makes two, I said blue ones make two powders, while yellow one makes one. So this one right here is, yeah, simple but inefficient. For the blue on the berry side, since it makes two powders per berry, and you need two powders in order to make it. I wonder why they're so fascinated on adding those only this item can pass through thing on E. I guess yes, if you change the line and you don't want any of the none of that said item to get in. But also when I look at this, why is there a random line right there going down the middle right there for the powder? Shouldn't the powder be going into the two other directions? And also, why go for the... I guess you could put, like, storage, I guess, is thinking. Put, so one one value is always going into the thing. But again, when coal gets grinded up, its cost is 2, so the more effective, and since the coal blocks need 2 per thing, it'd be more effective to have those shredders exposing 2 of their outputs into the grinder. So you would be getting the full value of the coal of the carbon powder, and both of it would be going into the machine into the grinder at the same time, which, if alongside the one yellow powder, would get you your necessary material to be turned into then the brick, which then goes into that refiner, which then gets spat out into the, well, thing that makes the green stuff. The same thing! I'm surprised they did the same thing for this one, but for other things... Oh, no, sorry. We're not gonna bother with doing it. Like, why do you need 2 of those towers so closely? Wouldn't one of them already hit all 5 of these towers? And you can see in terms of, like, mine. I think the... Wait, is that... No, right. I didn't put the first tower up yet. Okay. I better...
So, what do people think about Talos 2?
Let's see. How is the resources of bricks? Ugh. Okay, looks like I'm able to maintain this. Wait, what am I supposed to do with this one then? Well, I guess I could make the powder and then ship it off, I guess. If I want to make the powder in the other location. Oh, sounds like my party in Final Fantasy gave out. Alright, it's almost 12 anyways, I guess. Well, next time I play this, the event will be up. Well, next time I stream this, I should say, more properly, the event will be up. Well, the bottles are... Actually, the bottles and this powder are being made roughly the same rate, I guess. And I can easily swap out these things for the other stuff when it becomes time. Well, if you want my blueprints from my base, feel free to put in the comments and I could possibly add you to my friend list. Then I have to figure out how you're supposed to share, like import. Like, how do you import? Do you like put the damn on a name to import it? The exact name, like if you were to like look up this, you'd be able to acquire it. Now this grand machination. Version S. Because since okay, we got solutions. It has plants, it has grinders, it has meds, it has plants, and okay, I'm gonna remove solution. Complex. I could make another version, but go submit for review. Okay, let's see. Well, if you want to have this under review, the powder maker. Under, I have now showed these blueprints. It has now been shared, these ones. These ones are pretty bad. So if you want these blueprints, I've just shared them in case you want them. Basic. This is more complex. Even more complex. Super complex. First bottles are filling up faster, I guess, somehow. I guess technically I did get their side started up first. No, wait. Didn't I have to modify it before I connected this thing? It would become funny to do this. Well, I'll see how how many I have in the morning, I guess. Alright. Let's try Doofy. I guess I should. Okay, let's head back here. Dive into this place. Go into here. Where then I'll log out here. Yeah, this feels like a good place to log out. So also lets me. Oh right, I forgot to put away those mixers over there. Oh well, hopefully I don't need any more. Let's see, where's that? Where's this thing already full? Yep, of course it's full. Should have. No, wait. That's the right. That's the only thing it's making steel. Right. There, the stash it for the time being. I guess I could put it here, in case it's ever needed. Actually, this thing... Oh. But seeds... Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna need them. There we go. Again, for these... Oh yeah, I forgot I had... Ooh, okay. Into the river you go. Okay, let's... Before I get off, let me check. Okay, powder seems to be a lot healthier right now. I'm having powder shipped in from the other region to help with restocking. Yes, I could possibly get benefits of having 2 of these up, but that would require them being plugged into a wall to get the best benefit. And right now I just don't need that much. I have maximum materials on that when it comes to that material. Well, nearly maximum. Well, if need be, I can always readjust this thing to be the most proficient machine. Which I got a question. Wait. Yeah, it looks like it's slowly going down. But it's slower. It's a slow descent. A very slow descent. I do have the space to install it here if I wanted to. To install that, to move that thing and install the better design, so-called better design. Well, I guess I could attempt to do it here too. I could fundamentally add in the other grinder right here to make this thing reproduce more efficiently by copying these. But seeing that it's only a slow decline, where should I? Let me see. I just have to be so far down. Okay, let's give it a decline. But I don't. I would have to start up a farm to increase this thing's output, since I would use that plant as the necessary fuel to burn. So I guess I have space right here to set up that plant. Hopefully I have the power. I guess I'll quickly do that. Let's see, plant maker. Ugh. Put it like this right now. Move you here. Like I have to forget which one's which. Yep, here, this one. Grinder should be turned into boom. Add in storage. Boot. Oopsies. Boom. I guess technically I could go over there and set one up there. Let's see. I guess I technically don't. Just have to swap this material. Stash. Stash. Let's create another one of these. Would be more efficient. Tails. Tails. Naturally, let's go for the more compact version. Okay, let's see. Statue. Tails. Let me collect this. These ones put on the wrong thing again. potatoes. Click. And there. There we go. Okay, this will give me coal blocks being stored. I'm going over my wanted time just to get this perfected. Let's make this one and you turn off. Gonna get rid of this line. Jeez, I don't want to do that. There. And there. Alright. Forget I need a shredder. I'm going to need to set up another machine to make more sand leaves. That's why I thought about doing it that first way. I still could technically go back to that first way plan. Let's see, to be able to do this thing properly, I need twice the amount. Okay, let's see. Add You and plants. Let it cook a bit. Ugh, stupidness. You're supposed to replicate. And boom. Well, let's see if that fixed the problem. Or I combine them both into one grinder. Actually, save on power. There. Way more effective, I would say. Using one. But still, this added a lot more power needs. Just set up another one of these up. Actually. There. Oopsies, that was not my attention. Boosh. There we go. Come on, get clogged. Okay, well, let me go check this one more time, and then I'm stopping the stream. And if it does, and if I have now solved that problem, then I'll go back to, then I'll continue with this model. If not, then I'm going back to my original plan, which will be using those two to make this stuff. Okay. Let's see. Okay, looks like now I'm in the positive. So, with two of them working, it seems to be... everything seems to be working now. Perfectly fine. I just had to add 2 more machines to my assembly. Hopefully I don't have to activate the purple battery thing again, but probably I will once a new area comes in, I'm definitely going to need more power supply. Can I even support another one of these? Better take care of that real quick then. While I'm at this. Guess. Let's see. Up. Factory builds. One of these. One of these. I'll just use this because it's easier than powder. Two grinders. I just move a bit to this side. Another grinder. Boop. And can I replicate? Then you only need... Alright. Oh well, fine. Nope. As you can see, the thing's already being stuffed. Okay, let's just stuff you right away. Let me see where your powder. There we go. Stuff you. Do we have any? What's in? I need our. Let's see. A refiner. Place. Guess I'll place it like this. No, like this. Wait till this fills up completely full. Yeah, this may be... Okay. Linking. Okay, it's in sync already. There we go. That should maximize the... The plants are barely being used since I'm only using... Every time this thing makes 3 bricks, 1 plant gets used in this grader. For every 1 plant, I get 2... I get 3 coal bricks. Well, let's call these the carbon bricks and the other ones the coal bricks. Okay, this should increase. Okay, let's check the plants. Now looks like it's in a wavy thing. Where I'm using plants at the same rate I'm making plants. Next thing is, looks like the coal blocks are in the same situation. Alright, what about the green material? Probably like in next patch we're going to probably get like green bricks. Which are going to be refined. Or something. Yep, looks like now it's being matched. Okay. At least that's better. This thing's also getting matched. Powder is now on a decline again? Oh, right. I'm guessing because the plants matter's being used. Right. Okay, let me... I have to make another shredder to equalize. This means you have to turn it back on the other this thing's being pushed into overtime simply because of my... I have to make another shredder. Plant shredder to... not off-go the loss. Since this material is now being pushed into motion again, my plant matter is going down. I forgot about that problem. This thing Sony requires it not being connected. Okay, I need to make another grader. Stuck. Alright, back. I need more power. I could make another battery. Of course, this will slow down my power. There. Or I can do something like... Okay, I thought about something. Okay. Turn your storage mode. Jeez, you're facing the wrong direction. Fill you up. There you go. There. I need to give this thing more material. Do I even... Again, I could just make another one of these setups. Wish they... Hopefully they make an upgrade that allows us to... Okay, I'm temporarily going to erase this line. Just so it... Thing's about to bump again. Okay, there we go.
So, what do people think about Talos 2? Looking back, the civilization...
Ah, I'm trapped. Nope. Okay, there. Actually, I worry, you have two veins coming in here already. Do I need like a third one? Okay, now it has two mouths to feed. So 20, so it's probably will decrease. This will decrease my output by a lot. Of course, I could have done it, but it's made purple batteries instead. But the production rate of purple batteries is quite slow, lower. So this should do. I'll check back in the morning. Right. I need to set up that other machine up. Before anything else. Okay. Yeah. I need to copy this. Copy. Replicate. Oopsies. Okay. Well, I did plan on... There we go. Ah! Toilet back. I have to use the toilet again. Nope, wrong thing. There we go. You. Plant. Go. Of course, also the other one was recovering because... So I can... Okay, I'm going to stop the stream so I can take care of other things that I was supposed to... Well, wanted to take care of earlier, but when I went to the toilet, then I did this. Okay, hopefully... Okay. Wait, this thing was like... Alright, this was because it maxed out. I guess I could just use berries. But No, I bothered. Okay, down to 5. Okay, powder is still in production. If the new thing, if the new one now producing powder, seems we're fine. Checking plants again. Yep, barely making it right there. That tiny yield is going beyond the usage. And one final check. And why does it have to be the bottom? Alright, because it's a complex mixture. Yep, yield is now up. Well, signing off now. I'll be back a bit later when I start